You have recently applied to become a member of the Broward Republican Executive Committee.
Yes.
You are a registered Republican.
Yes.
How is that going? How's the process going with that?
It's going pretty good. I sent in my application at the end of last month. I spoke to the chair, Richard, and he assured me that the application process would be followed. I spoke to Colleen, and she's very pleasant. She went over the whole process with me. She told me that my application is up to date, everything is good, and she went over all the rules and everything with me. So talking about precincts and some strategies on how to promote the candidates. So it's going pretty good. She was very professional.
So they're receptive to you joining the BREC.
It seems to be. Yeah, it seems that there's no problems. I followed all the rules. I followed their application process, and it's done.
You're getting a lot of pushback. It's gotten a lot of attention, your application to the local Republican Party. A lot of people are afraid or seem to think that there's some infiltration going on or could be going on by the radical Islam through organizations like CARE. And you are part of CARE Florida, not part of the CARE DC or any other part of it. There are different entities, correct?
Correct, yeah. CARE Florida is its own legal entity. It was established in 2000. And the guilt by association game, there's a CARE chapter was named an unindicted co-conspirator, but there's 32 other CARE chapters that were not. And everyone is doing their own thing. And the claims of terrorism, and it's all baseless. There's no fact behind that. We have an excellent relationship, a working relationship with all state, local, state, and federal law enforcement. We don't play around with criminals. And our job is to protect the civil rights for the Muslim community. Now, having said that, it's important that I say CARE is a nonprofit, and my involvement with BREC are my own personal political views. As a director for CARE, I cannot support one party or another, or one candidate over another. So these are my personal political views, and I want to make sure that's understood.
The reason being that the fear that people have, like I mentioned, the infiltration by militant Islam, if you would, is the fact that militant Islam wants to impose Sharia law across the world, and they want to impose Sharia law here in the United States. And a lot of imams have come on record, both in print and on TV, that they want that. They want to impose Sharia law. You're against Sharia law, or the tenets of Sharia law.
Yeah, let me explain that. The Sharia, it's been blown up. I think we spoke about this before, but it's a religious set of laws, right? And in the American context, it's no more than how we practice our faith. That's the Sharia in America. Now, the accusations of we're trying to infiltrate and we're trying to take over the Constitution with Sharia, it's all garbage. It just doesn't make sense. The American Muslims love this country, and we want to protect the Constitution because the Constitution protects us. There's no reason for us to try to replace anything, with anything. We practice our faith freely, and that's everybody has that right to. So. All that stuff is it's baseless garbage. No one's trying to infiltrate anything. And me trying to express my political views and trying to join the political process is my right as an American. It's my constitutional right, and that's why I'm doing it.
So in other words, what you're saying, I'll reiterate, you're an American, and you swear allegiance to the Constitution, not to Sharia law, and you don't think Sharia law should be imposed in any way here in the United States.
No, the Sharia. Remember what I said before. The Sharia is the way I practice my faith, so I can't say that I denounce Sharia.
Well, I'm saying as far as the negative aspects that's come up, like
no, you mean like the penal code and stuff like that? The penal code. Yeah, absolutely not. It's actually the people that are learned in Islam know that it's against Islam to implement that part of the Sharia into the American Constitution, into America. It doesn't belong. This is a pluralistic society. It doesn't belong here. So the only part of the Sharia that we follow is how we practice our faith. First of all, there's no body, there's no book, of law, Sharia law. It doesn't work like that. It's not like we're saying, here's a book, let's replace the Constitution. And as I stated in our previous interview, it's just, us praying, us the way we eat, the way we dress, the way we interact with society. That's the Sharia that we practice here. So that part of the Sharia that we follow, absolutely, that's just our religious law. That's just how we interact every day. Do we want the Sharia to replace the Constitution? Absolutely not. Unequivocally, not, absolutely not. It doesn't. There's no need for it because our Constitution gives us the right to practice our religion.